That's right. Well, Tyler Wright, you know, she wants to just gain some ground on Courtney Conlogue and just put it a little bit out of reach. And let's see Tyler Wright up and riding. I mean, she is looking so much more confident than what she did in her quarterfinal heat up against Sage Erickson. I mean, it was such a kind of slow start to that quarterfinal against Sage. I think there was that anticipation. Now she's kind of got that groove back. I think we could see her.
Well, I think there's a lot of that, you know, now it's like, oh, we're not worried about world titles right now.
Yeah,
it's not that part
freed
anymore.
it up again.
Here she is up again. Live action, finding a little right-hander. Nice carve. Backs it up with another one. Inside section here. A lot of energy and speed carried. Nice snap. And she's going to clean it up and kick out.
That was beautiful surfing. I mean, Tyler Wright, we mentioned that she's got that ability to click into that next gear. I think we're going to see that here in the semifinals. She's paced herself throughout this event.
Well, you had made, you know, an analogy earlier about the fact that, you know, she hasn't had high heat totals, she hasn't had high heat scores or wave scores, but she's making it through. Here she is in the semifinals. She's not even on the first page in regards to those heat totals or wave totals. Yet, here she is in the semis, and she does seem like she is, you know, and that's what champions do. You know, we've seen Kelly do it. We've seen Carissa, Stephanie. Those women do it. You got to build through an event. Let's take a look at the replay here.
Yeah, a nice looking wave for Tyler. Love that bottom turn. That first turn just displaying that power, just raw power surfing. Every little hit that she's taking here is, you know, well thought out. That variety in her surfing, something that she's implicated this season. And it's just beautiful to watch. Let's just slow-mo this turn, because that bottom turn carve wrap combination is just so pleasing to the eye. Take notes. This is how you lay a board on the rail. Another beautiful turn there for Tyler Wright. So all about the variety, finding the quick hit on the inside. I think that could go.
Well, she just made it on to the top 10 waves, didn't she?
Yeah.
An 8.77, which you look into the top waves. She has just placed the fifth highest wave of the event. So as you talk about it, build momentum.
Yeah.
She will produce, and she has done that once again here, taking a lead over Johanne Defay. First two waves, a 2.33, but then, bang, excellent, 8.77. And here she is looking at an inside one. Another good runner here. This is that little rip ball that she can just get sucked right back out to the peak and just keep picking up waves. She gets to the inside here. This wave shuts down, so another little throwaway score. But again, going excellent on wave number 3. You look at her year. Started off the season with a win, the Roxy Pro. Gets a 5th quarterfinal at her sponsors event, the Ripco Pro Bells Beach, and then wins Margaret River, the Oi River Pro. So she was able to,
Well, something else I think that would be firing up Tyler Wright at the moment is the fact that Courtney Conlogue got a 9.80 in her quarterfinal heat, which was directly after Tyler's quarter.
You know, her only real dark spot on an amazing season was her 13th place at Fiji, where she went down to Bethany Hamilton, who was on point.
Yep. So
and then came right out of that with a 3rd place semifinal at the Vans US Open, then wins the Swatch Women's Pro. And she has been 4 wins, a semifinal, a quarterfinal, and then a throwaway score. I mean, so she's throwing away a 5th place. I mean, she's already bettered once again here.
That's just the thought of having those 2 throwaways. I mean, she is blemish-free pretty much in her scoreline.
She could even afford another 13th if she really wanted to.
I mean, wow, I don't think we've seen a front runner that's taken out 4 events. Since probably Stephanie Gilmore, maybe, I think. Carissa Moore has always had kind of 3 under her belt on the way to her world title wins.
I mean, it's very, very similar to what we saw from Carissa Moore last year, who had 4 wins.
That last one in Maui tipped to 4.
Yep, 4 wins in Maui. 4 wins total. Then she had a runner-up at the Dragaware Margaret River Pro. Had 2 semis. She had 1 quarterfinal, and then the throwaway scores were 9ths. So again, kind of very similar point-wise. I mean, she had a total of 66,200 last year for Carissa Moore. And you're already looking at Tyler Wright with 53,000. She's building right here. She's going to add another at least 6,000 points.